Hey friend, welcome. It's Michaela. So today I'm going to be writing a list of 23 things that I want to do in 2023. Let's just jump right into it. So of course, the first thing I'm going to do is to lighten up my sketch lines before inking this in. And for this, I'm gonna go with a blue color palette. I was debating between purple or like green, but I think the blue is gonna look really nice. So my 23 and 23 list is not necessarily a bucket list. Well, I guess it kind of is, I don't know. It has a combination of like fun things and then like things that I've just been like putting off that I'm like, okay, I need to do this. If you're anything like me, I love a good checklist. I love a good to-do list. And if I do a task that's not on my to-do list, I will add it to my to-do list to then immediately check off because I just like being able to see that I accomplished something or I made progress on something. So I knew that if I put these things on a list for me to do, it would motivate me a little bit more to actually go and do them and stop putting them off. So quickly back to the design that I'm doing here. I wanted to attempt to do this ombre effect with 3 different shades of blue. So I'm going in and I'm laying down the lightest blue first, and then I went in with the medium blue for just kind of like the top and middle part. And then I'm gonna go in with the darker blue for the top part as well. So yeah, it was it was interesting trying to blend them all, but I think it turned out pretty good. Now it's time to start adding my 23 things to my list. Here are some of the things I have on my list. I have paint 10 watercolor paintings, organize my closet, play video games with my dad. We just need to get him up and running on his system so he can game with us. I also want to bake an elaborate dessert with my mom. The more elaborate, the better. The more steps, the better. I don't even care if it tastes good. I don't care if the kitchen's a mess after. I just like want to try to do this thing. I also want to buy a new wallet. This probably seems so simple. My brother got me this wallet years ago for Christmas and I just need a new one. I'm also not a person who's into like designer things or, you know, name brand things, but I think I might splurge a bit if I find something that I like and just get a designer wallet. Why not? I want to do 30 days of random acts of kindness. I also want to continue to focus more on romanticizing my life. I have a lot to say about this and a lot of ideas about this, so I will go into this another day. I also want to do a spa day, like one of those spas that have the jacuzzis and the pools and the massage rooms and meditation centers. Yeah, that one has to happen this year. Ooh, make a food dish from an anime because sometimes the food just looks so good and I just want to try making one of those dishes. Book a photo shoot. Focus more on skincare and hair care. I used to have multiple step skincare and hair care routines, but I honestly got out of that and I just need to get back into doing them. Marvel movie marathon. We started a gratitude jar where we can write down all the little things that happen to us throughout the year that we are grateful for. And then at the end of the year, we can open the jar and read all of the things. I want to be a tourist in my own city or like, you know, nearby pop-in city. Try a new restaurant once a quarter. One of the goals on my husband's list is to cook more because we eat out a lot. So that's why I put it once a quarter, but I mean, it'll probably happen a little bit more often than that. I want to do a big project. I have a couple in mind, but I didn't want to specify them because I want to be able to like pick one and focus on that one big project. I want to do a Bob Ross painting video. I've been wanting to do this for the longest time, and since it's on the list, I'm definitely doing it this year. Same goes for a pottery class. I've been wanting to do this for the longest. I can't wait to find one. I want to remember to take 3 full weeks of work off this year and just focus on relaxing. That kind of takes me into another thing that I have written on my list: book a staycation specifically for sleep, bubble baths, reading, and room service. And lastly, I want to go to a con this year and possibly create, like actually DIY a cosplay. But I don't know what to do or how or anything. So this one might be like we check it, like we go to the con, but maybe not cosplay. We'll see. I thought it needed just a little something, so I'm just taking my gold pen and adding some sparkles to the darkest part of the blue, and then also just kind of like around the page. I really love how this came out, and I'm super excited to get started on this list. Do you have any fun things you want to do this year, or things that you just have on a list that you've been putting off? Let me know down in the comments with a little sparkle emoji. I will be sure to keep you updated as we make progress on this list. Looking at some of these things, I think that some things on this list may deserve their own journal entry. In the meantime, check out this playlist right here on the left-hand side of the screen. It's all things bullet journaling. Thank you so much for watching, friend. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.